Hey everyone, today we're going to do a roster review, so let's jump into it. Alright, so we have Clemson over here with the Nordic Kingdom Valhalla. So they have 4.6 million GP. So definitely free to play. They have 9,900 Galactic War Battles. To put it in perspective, I have about so they have 2 years and some change played. I have about 6 months more time played and almost double their GP. I'm not a heavy spender. I do some light spending. I accelerated some of the conquest characters and sometimes I'll buy crystals, but this is very, very low. I think this is a product of, I don't know if it's bad guild, if it's no fleet placement, no Grand Arena placement, but essentially my philosophy was based on getting as much resources as possible. That just kind of aligned while smartly using Omicrons to push through and get as many resources as I can so I can accelerate my growth as fast as possible, and then trying to join as good of the guild as I possibly could, where I was at like the very bottom, the bottom 10%, and then I would rise until I was a bit above like over 50, and then I would qualify for a new guild, and it was about every 6 months I would just outgrow my guild and move on. So with this character though, to have over 2 years, I could see some notable things. Like first, they don't have a GL, they don't have a GL fleet, they get absolutely no fleet currency. They're in Bronzium, so they get very bad Grand Arena currency. They do have Star Killer. They have nothing super notable as far as GL. It looks like they're working towards C here soon, and then they don't have a negotiator. They only have a malevolence. They don't have a GL fleet. So, and then their fleets are really, really not built. So I would say this is a player who just played super casually, like really, really casually, to the point that I'm surprised that they're watching content creation. Maybe they've felt that they just were collecting characters for a while and about guild, just doing whatever, and now they want to get a little more serious with it. So let's try to help them in their pathway towards being more serious, because this is definitely pretty luster lacking. So if you want to remain free to play, that's totally fine. Obviously, Lightspeed bundles would greatly benefit your account as far as getting you SOKR, Ray, and whatever else that is here, negotiator, gas. Like there's Lightspeed bundles would have benefited your account greatly. If you're committed to the free to play, then I'm gonna act as if that's true. If not, then buy bundles and it'll help you out. But let's go into what you can do. So first and foremost, I would say you're closest to C, so just get C. I don't like that art, Darth Vader. So just go C. Just get C. Get your first GL. Getting a GL is gonna help you. You're in. Hopefully you can get Bane soon. If you have C Bane, you can beat every single Proving Ground. You're above 4 million GP. I don't see a lot of good Proving Ground characters. Unfortunately, Starkiller isn't good. Jedi Knight Revan's okay. Palplead is okay. Darth Revan's okay. Bounty Hunters aren't that good. So I could see you really, really struggling in Conquest. C's it's going to be messy, but he's going to be able to win almost every battle, if not everyone. Yeah, so C, and then go into Executor. Like you just have to farm all your ships, so start farming all those ships. Let's look at your TIE Bomber, which is the only ship you needed for C. Hopefully you farmed it. Okay, you did. Get that to 7 stars, and then start finishing your, yeah, like start farming the bounty hunters from there. Go for Executor immediately after C. In between, once you finish C Executor, then you'll go Imperial Troopers to get 2 assault battles to start getting more income. Once you finish, maybe you have Imperial Troopers. Let's see. So I would recommend just R5 Dark Trooper. I would say this. So C and finish your Imperial Troopers. So get Dark Trooper to R5 and then Range Trooper to Gear 12. So C, Imperial Troopers, that's going to give you 1 GL, 2 Assault Battles. Then you're going to go into Executor. Executor at 2 years isn't going to be the best for fleet currency, but it's going to get you top 50, maybe top 20 so that you can start earning crystals. And then from there, you're going to go, after you finish Executor, I would say CLS into Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba would be great. If you want to, in the meantime, finish up some side things like your Darth Malak, your Darth Traya, that's fine. Traya needs an Omicron, so get that honor as soon as you can. I would get the Qui-Gon Omicron too, regardless of where Qui-Gon is, because you have a Relic 7 Jedi Knight Anakin, and that's a complete team pretty much with just them two. Yeah, Wampa, getting Wampa up. You will once you start going for Jedi Knight Luke. So that's what I would do with this. Ships, you need to start farming your ships. Like farm all the bounty hunters, get all of them up and running. Finish your Malevolence fleet as far as the pilot list ships, and then go for, you should be spending your get to towards Negotiator and then start farming that Negotiator fleet. Once you finish the bounty hunters, then Malevolence, then Negotiator, then you can start finishing the Chimera, and then from there you can go whatever you want, Finalizer, Radis, whatever it is that you want to work on. But you, Profundity maybe, I don't know. But there's a lot of work to be done here. So the farming pathway that I gave you is going to start getting you some more income. And essentially what I want you to do is to start weaving in big farms and assault battle, big farm, assault battle, big farm, assault battle. I don't know how good your guild is. If it's not a good guild, find a good guild, one that has active members, that's doing the raid every week, that's consistently doing well in TW, and they're doing row. I wouldn't hate if you were in a TB, Dark Side TB and Rote 1 until you finished your Watt to 7 stars, because you'll need Watt eventually for JMK and for your C. So yeah, like that's, and I already gave you my whole farming pathway. I don't, even though you had the time, I don't want to look at your mods all that much, because yeah, so your mods just aren't good. Watch, I would say this, like if you watch my my hierarchy of needs, it goes over my farming philosophies of building more resources so that you can start accelerating your account. Watch my mod guide so that you can start building better mods, and then just overall look at the entirety of what you're doing here with this account. If you want to play casually, then hey, that's fine. You're just doing you and you're going to play casually. If you want to start just doing better in this game, then I would say that hierarchy of needs is going to give you an understanding of what resources I prioritize to start building your account faster. After that, mod guides so that you can start building decent mods. Continue farming your ships. Focus on one fleet at a time. Like I said, finish C. Well, Imperial Troopers, finish C, go into and start working your Malevolence, and then continue getting the your get to towards Negotiator. And then once you have Negotiator at 7 stars, come back and finish Malevolence to 7 stars. And from there, you can start working your other fleets. You can go towards other GL fleets as far as like Profundity, or you can go back and just kind of work on Chimera, get that up and running, and then Home 1. And then Finalizer, Radis, whatever you want to work on. So obviously you need the Finalizer and Radis for SOKR Ray. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you should do. But otherwise, the very not focused farming here. But I hope that in the future that you start progressing and learning and focusing on more income, so that this account can really blossom and grow, and you can do a lot more with it. Because the more stuff you get into your account, the more content that you can engage in, the better this game gets. So that's my recommendations. Yeah, so best of luck. If you have any additional questions, let me know. But otherwise, I guess I'll see you around. And if you like this content, like and subscribe. Take care, everyone.